Let's get one thing absolute certain. It is not a taste of Tuscany. It's not funny. It's a clusterfuck. So are you proud of this?
No, I
So
told
why are
him
you doing it?
because I'm not allowed to change anything.
Oh my God.
I feel like there is many pricing issues here. There are definitely changes that have to happen.
You're amazing. It's just total horseshit. It's just total horseshit. You know, it's just like.
Are you lying?
No, we work within the constraints that I'm allowed to work in.
Oh,
This should all
my
been taught.
ass.
This should have been all taught.
Constraints my ass.
Pretty much.
You have done nothing since you came in here but talk about me behind my back, try to set me up to fail every fucking day.
Why do I want to make you look bad?
I don't know.
Well,
I
you
wish
know-
the hell I did know, but I've got several people we can line up and we'll tell them exactly what you said to them.
I imagine we will, you know.
Then
I
would
can
you
hear
have
the
no-
same thing about you,
Bullshit.
you know. I'll leave, and the only thing you'll say, the parting words, not to me, is, I hope he hangs himself. Now, how horrible is that when I'm doing an event here?
Well, I'll tell you how horrible it is. About as horrible as when somebody hires all new people and tells each and every one of them that she's a bitch to work for, you can't work with her, but hang in there because in 6 months, I'll be running this place and she'll be gone. I mean, literally right out of the box, right out of the box.
So there you go. So that's when it all goes back to.
Yeah, because that's when I found out what an untrustworthy, backstabbing son of a bitch you are. I got to worry about my back continuously with you.
What?
This major miracle man that was supposed to come in here and double and triple this business when there's been no change whatsoever. None.
Was I allowed
But
to
that-
make any changes? Like, dramatically make any changes?
You wanted to hire new people, which you did.
got
Of
to
course,
have
you
some
told each
people.
and every one of them that they shouldn't work for me.
For God's sake. Is that true?
There was the impression given that Callie would no longer be here whenever we were brought
she
over
owns
here.
the place. Why were you suggesting that she's not going to be here after Sierra starts?
I don't recall that.
Horseshit.
Wow.
It just wasn't
Right.
her.
She all-
It wasn't
right.
her. It was Annie. It
You
was
all will
Kristen.
leave.
It was
You-
everybody.
God. Does the general manager badmouth the owner behind her back?
Yes.
Of course she doesn't trust you if you're going to badmouth her
course.
behind your back. If you were the owner, what would you do?
I would fire that person that badmouthed me.
You're fired.
I think I'm leaving. I was just fired. Now, Callie, I'm sorry. You've already failed. And you need a fall guy. Okay, you got me. You run it. You step up to the plate. Good luck.
I'm leaving too. I'm out of here. I feel betrayed. And if the bitch thinks I'm gonna stay, she's nuts.
You know, I don't mind Callie yelling at me. It's fine. She finally got it off her fucking chest. But she doesn't trust anybody. You know, everybody's burned her in her history. I don't know. I didn't burn her.
It felt good to fire him because it's been a cancer here at the hotel. Now the tumor's been cut out and we're going to be in better shape.
Zan's just been fired, and the level of animosity and the friction between those two is extraordinary. But the question is, what happens next? Is that normal, what I witnessed tonight? Is Philip always here? No. Does Philip always expedite the fucking hot plate?
No.
No.
We need somebody to expedite.
We're understaffed, and if we get busy, then we can't give good service, and those people will not come back. A person can't shortcut like that.
Look at the size of this place. The business has been strangled.
Yeah.
It's been strangled by the owner. Why are we pretending?
I'm doing a good job of pretending then. This is what I do.
Every time that you come in here, this is what you do.
I do not run food down to your bar.
For the last couple nights,
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we?
When Philip's drinking, he behaves one or two different ways. Either he's jovial and likes to giggle and have a good time, or if finances are in arrears, we hear about how much everything costs you and you were gonna close the doors. It's stressful. It's not easy to come to work with someone threatening us all the time that the doors are gonna be closed. Please don't look at me like that, Philip, because you do this to us.
That's bullshit.
You need to hear the
Philip,
truth.
You have told us over and over and over again that you're just gonna shut
I may
the door.
have said that twice. Twice. But to
That's
come in
not
here
true.
regularly and say
That's
I'm gonna
not
close
true.
the doors.
If we keep lying about shit and we keep covering up shit and whatever, then he ain't gonna fucking help us. And here we go like this, like we've been going for 7 fucking years.
He's been known to walk behind the bar and fix himself drinks after the staff cuts him off.
Philip,
Yes.
is that true?
That I don't know about. That I don't know about. I've gone behind the bar and made my own drinks, yes.
So you're blacked out, you're that inebriated that you've got no fucking idea that you're that far gone?
If he goes behind the bar, take the drink away from him. He cannot go back there.
Why is he in there in the first place? Why is he even in that bar in the first place?
Why does the
is he
staff
drinking?
have to do that? To me, it's hypocritical. You put out memos saying that we can't drink in the bar. It's hypocritical, Philip, and we care about this place and we care about you. But a lot of us feel like you don't give a damn about us.
Why are you coming in here to put your employees in a bad, uncomfortable situation? If it was up to me, I'd say, Philip, you can't drink in here. Because if something happens to you take out a family of 4, they're coming after me and my family. And I don't have any money to afford a lawyer to keep me out of jail for the rest of my life.
I don't know what to say. I'm struggling. I've never seen anything quite as shoddy as I've experienced today, and I'm wondering why this place is still open. How much money did we make tonight? How much money did you make?
About $1,500.
$1,500. How much money did you make tonight?
A couple hundred.
Couple of hundred.
About 500.
But with all the noise complaints, Joanna had to comp 3 rooms. Isn't that right?
Absolutely.
You two make a profit, but your mother loses money. It does not make sense.
Nobody said we were sensible people. Oh, we're just blessed people.
Having $1 million in debt is not blessed.
First of all, you don't understand what you're talking about. You're talking business. You're a businessman.
Where's the business?
I'm not a businessman, and I don't try to teach you people to be business people. This is our home.
No one knows the difference between a hotel and a home. And does anyone else know how much stress and pressure you're under?
You know, I do what I have to do to keep the doors open, you know.
Can we just quit talking about money?
Richard, why can't it be financially secure so that both
We
of the
are
kids...
financially secure.
No, Richard, we are not.
Well, you can laugh at this and laugh at that, and we just want to make everybody happy, man.
Listen, it ain't an issue with me.
You're refusing to look at the issue because you and your sons are taking advantage of Joanna.
No, it's not an issue.
So why are you talking so much bullshit?
It's not bullshit. It's
Yes,
straight
it
up.
is.
It's
Everything you say to me, I'm just to ignore.
I'm gonna knock him on his ass.
But
You think I
everybody
care
else-
what you think about me?
Richard. Why don't you go have your cigarette?
I'll go have my cigarette,
Yeah.
relax a little bit,
Yeah.
and we'll come back and then discuss this.
I'm not going to argue with your father. I'm just going to call it as I see it. This lodge needs to be run by a business. And when I listen to your mum stressing out about payments and you two going off running your own little businesses because you two are butting heads, it's a fucking disgrace. This shit has to stop. Because right now, this lady's suffering. Yet your heads are so far in the fucking sand that no one can actually see the damage you're causing.
My worst nightmare is that Duke and Dusty never can get on the right page, and I'm stuck till I'm 90 years old trying to run this place, and then I die and it's gone.
I'm not a miracle worker. If you want this place to survive, you need to come together as a family and run this place as a proper family business. It is way past everybody's bedtime. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. This place is insane. I mean, I've never seen such a badly run lodge in all my life, and the one person I feel sorry for is Joanna. Everybody else, they think it's a big joke. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not fucking laughing. So far, Starkville, Mississippi's Hotel Chester has been a massive letdown. Hotel Chester entrance, well, such a huge building and such a tiny sign. The dated, soulless rooms are awful. It's like a cheap motel chain. Strawberry on sushi. The sushi is the worst I've ever had. It's hideous. And David, the co-owner, has just admitted to me and to his wife that they're almost $1 million in debt. $900,000.
Right.
We are in debt.
Please don't say you don't know. I'm deeply sorry, and I'm sad that you're upset.
I'm not upset at you.
David should not have been hiding the financial status from me.
Finding out she's been kept in the dark has angered Suki.
Dave, I don't know what we are doing. I do the spending side and you do the paying side.
I don't share the finances with Suki
This is getting ridiculous.
because I'm afraid of hurting Suki's feelings. Calm down.
No, I'm not gonna come down.
While the owners argue, guests who have heard about my visit are arriving at the Chester.
For dinner, you're just gonna go to the restaurant, which is just straight shoot right back there, all right? Okay.
And tonight,
The restaurant and hotel will be full of people for the first time in years. I feel sorry for all of them.
How long have you actually been waiting?
I would say at least 45 minutes.
45 minutes. My apologies. How long have you been waiting? I'm sorry.
We've been here over about an hour.
An hour. I'm sorry.
I've never seen anything like this before. It's insane how long these guests are waiting.
So, what table's this, Suki?
Oh, pardon me, I'm sorry.
No, I just asked what table are you doing?
The very first table. The very first table.
It's been well over an hour, and Suki is only working on the first table. She's really struggling, and yet David's not stepping in to lend a hand.
So, over an hour in to service. Would you go in and help her?
I would, but, that's just not my territory.
Right.
Unfortunately.
It's like the hotel's falling apart around you. If someone needs you in the kitchen, in the bar, the reception, shouldn't you be multitasking?
The kitchen is her territory.
Okay, well, I'm just asking. It's your hotel.
I know, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If the kitchen's not David's territory, then maybe the rooms are.
Just touch the blinds and there's dust all over it.
There's kind of a beat up family. Looks like it came out of someone's house when they died.
This is definitely not supposed to hang out.
It seems to me that David has checked out. I don't understand what's going on here.
This is not good.
Suki is totally out of her depth, having only dealt with one of the 8 tables waiting for food.
Have you given up, young lady? Do you hate food? What's going on?
I used to love my job, and now I hate it.
I can see. What's not working for you?
The owners.
I'm not going to tolerate disrespect. We're not getting paid. We're not paying ourselves.
You can't, as owners, complain about not being paid. You fucking own the place. They don't have ownership of this historic building. Their daddy's not paying for everything.
Can I tell you something, Gordon? Jen has called herself the best cook in town. She has told us.
Stop picking on her. You have turned every fucking member of staff against you.
I used to be really chirpy and happy, and I can't even smile anymore.
It's not about you.
Yeah, and I can't even motivate myself to do my projects anymore.
Again, just listen to both of you.
Kill me, kill me, kill me.
You're only as good as the team underneath you. Whether you're here 3 months a fucking year or 3 hours a day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Grow up. Who in this room actually gets paid? That's why there's no standards, because nobody's getting paid, so there's no responsibilities. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. If you pay nothing, you get fuck all. Zero. It's not a business, it's a fucking joke. Talk to me, Sandy.
Honestly, Gordon, we started off with all the good intentions, and we've hit every bump in the road. Because when we started out wonderfully.
Stop it! It's an embarrassment. Stop the lies.
There's no lies, Richard.
You were not booming when you first opened.
Air it out. Go ahead.
Nobody believes it, Sandy.
Where's your marketing?
There's nothing to market.
So what have you done?
For God's sakes, man. Please. I'm exhausted. It's been nerve-wracking to watch this go off in the wrong direction.
You can't run a business with no infrastructure. And you can't have a business that's got nobody heading it. Enough for one day. I'm gonna pick this up in the morning. Night. Good night, Chef. I wish I could say good night.
Truth hurts. I guess I can be one big asshole, can't I?
Struggle to believe that you two are brother and sister. It is shocking. No communication, not even looking at each other. Why can't you two at least talk to each other?
Get frustrated with some things, and all the time we talk about doing shit, and we never get anything done.
And do you think this is what your father wanted?
No, absolutely not.
What's wrong with this place?
I feel a lot of management.
You know, a thank you would be nice every once in a while. You know, that's all I ask for. I'm more hurt than angry because I care so much about them.
You sound like you've been pushed to breaking point.
Yeah.
I felt like TJ and Christopher don't give a shit. I don't know how much more I can take.
Cheyenne, when did the drive go out of the kitchen? When did the essence, when did the word passion disappear?
I've never seen all three in that kitchen.
Ever?
Ever.
I feel like I am the voice of truth. Everybody else, either one, doesn't care, or two, they just don't see it. I've been saying since day one that this kitchen is a joke.
There are no standards in the kitchen, Chef.
It's depressing.
Fuck Cheyenne. His opinion doesn't really matter to me. Never has, never will.
I watched you in the kitchen. It was like you were just hired as an extra. And TJ,
Your feud with your brother is clearly getting in the way of running your business. The staff are desperate.
and do you know what hurts? It's a blessing that you've got this place. The potential is huge, yet you walk around and treat it like it's a curse. I came to your inn as a guest, and I am not fucking happy. Both of you are sleepwalking to disaster.
Go to your office and at least try to talk. If you can't talk, you might as well close the doors right now.
You know, in the 30 years I've been here, I never had anybody ever complain like that. And it makes it tough, and then throw it in my face even harder, you know?
Hi.
You okay?
No.
What's wrong?
You really gave me a wake-up call because this place is toxic. TJ has issues. I think she's a control freak. And you talking to them, they're standing there. As far as I'm concerned, they made asses out of themselves. I'm done here. I cannot work here no more.
This is your life. This is your...
Yeah, and it's destroying.
I can see that.
They don't care about us.
They need to hear it from you. Okay.
I can't believe it's come to this.
As far as I'm concerned, TJ and Christopher,
They're not gonna change. It's a total shame.
Hey. How are you?
Not good. I can't work here anymore. I'm sorry. It's destroying me. I don't like it.
You know, I care about every one of my staff here.
You don't. You make people feel uncomfortable. And I'm telling you, I don't know whether anybody else is going to speak up.
I'm not saying that I'm perfect by any means at all either. But, you know, I don't think that there should be personal attacks.
This is the way I feel, whether you guys like it or not, because it's just killing me.
I feel as though there's no future. I'm done.
You're giving me a look like every single bit of that is justified.
A lot of the shit she says is true, TJ. Nobody wants to fucking talk to you.
I am not going to have her tell me that I'm this mean, horrible monster that doesn't give a shit about people.
Everybody thinks you're a mean, horrible bitch. Everybody. I really think you need to fucking talk to somebody or do something before you're in a padded fucking room.
I disagree.
The proof is in the pudding. You're strung out, you're fucking tweaked right to the fucking end every day because you don't have any help, and then you turn into a miserable fucking psycho bitch.
Shut the fuck up!
Man, that was a bad night's sleep. The noise above here was insane. I came back downstairs last night and Brian's ripping his shirt up, shouting, screaming about, hey, shots are all on me. Is that normal? Is that really how these managers operate?
When they're off duty, they come behind the bar, turn up the jukebox when I've already turned it down, pour themselves drinks.
It's their personal frat house.
How does that make you feel? Your employees are concerned that you're drunk in the bar.
When do I treat you all fucking badly?
What?
Yeah, when it comes to scheduling, how many days that you guys have asked off for that you didn't get off?
It's not what I'm asking. If you're gonna run a hotel, it's not about having a fucking party. It's about levels of discipline.
Well, just so you know, it's not happening anymore. But I'm not gonna be as happy sometimes for you guys.
You are as good as your team. They represent you. And based on what I've seen, I don't think you represent them properly. Okay, you go first and tell these owners what they need to hear.
We lose a lot of reservations when we don't have somebody to answer the phone. You know, when we leave the front desk, we put the phone in the bar.
After 8 p.m., we are the front desk, we are the bartenders.
I saw that last night.
Yeah.
They don't answer the phone because they don't hear it. We need online booking.
You know what that takes away, online bookings? As a front desk girl, as you know.
We talked about getting rid of the front desk and putting a computer there, and we don't have a person there. Self check-in.
That's
so how do you
fine.
feel about that?
So they complain, you threaten to fire them.
Yep.
No, that's not what it is. No,
Yes, it is.
there's-
Yes, it is. You just totally attacked me.
I'm afraid to express my feelings. I'm afraid I'm gonna get fired.
Really?
Nobody's threatened here with their job.
Nobody has
You
been.
never threatened me by being fired?
I have before.
Were you drunk?
Yes.
You were drunk. So that's the message I'm trying to get through to your thick skulls. You're threatening staff whilst inebriated. This is crazy. People who deserve to be fired are these three standing here. There's no structure. Somebody needs to step up and run the business, and everybody else follows suit. You need one general manager. That's the issue. You need to be a leader from the top. That's one person. There can be 25 owners, but there needs to be one general manager. If something doesn't change, you guys are going to lose this place. Okay, which one of you is capable of stepping up and running this business?